Hi ninjas!
We're back after a short break with a new video.
And can you guys guess which car we are reviewing today?
This car has been on our list for a very long time.
And today we got a chance to review it. It is the GLC 200. This is how the key of the all new GLC 200 looks like, and this is how the front looks like. First thing you'll notice is the massive Mercedes logo, and you have chrome around the grille, and there's also a metallic finish around the logo. Below it you have a skid plate which is covered in chrome, and this is the newly redesigned high performance LED headlights which are beautiful. And moving on to the side, I'll give you an complete overview of how the side looks like. And this is the 19-inch alloy wheel. This is newly redesigned, and it looks completely different from the old version. This is the anti-slip running boards. There's no keyless entry, and even in the back you get the same 19-inch alloy wheel. There's a roof rail on the top, and this is how the back looks. Let me give you an overview. So you have GLC badging, and just like the front, the tail lights are beautiful, like the LED headlights. And below the Mercedes logo we have a camera which pops out when you go into reverse and then pops back in when you are not in reverse. And you also have this Mercedes logo. Now let's have a look at the boot. And the boot of the GLC is 550 liters big. It obviously gets electric tailgate, and these are the buttons for like folding the seats. There are both of them there are two of them on both sides. And folding seats, it can be folded into 40, 20 and 40, so it's a split seats. And then there are 12 volt charging ports. There are hooks over here, and this obviously gets power tailgate. And like I said, it's massive. It gets 550 liters of boot space. Now let's see how the rear door panel looks like in a GLC. So this is how the rear door panel of the GLC looks like. There's leather over here. There's a sun blind, manually operated. There's wood finish here. There's a speaker covered in chrome. There's a chrome line here. There's stitching everywhere. And there's also an ambient light here below it, which I'll be showing soon. There's metallic finish here and over here. There's leather over here. And this is how the rear seats of the GLC looks like. As you can see, there is a panoramic sunroof, which makes the cabin really a good place to be in. And there is an armrest with two cup holders, and also a storage space here. And these are the two cup holders. As you can see, there's good enough headroom even with the panoramic sunroof. There are 3 adjustable headrests and ample enough of thigh support and good leg room. There are 2 AC vents here, and this knob is to control that. There are 2 USB-C ports here, and this is a 12 volt charging port. Now let's have a look at how the front seat looks like. I'll give you a view from the back. This is how the front looks like. Now let's have a look at the door panel of the front seats. So this is the front driver's door panel. This is how it looks. It's similar to the back door panel. So there's leather finish here. It's soft touch materials. There is a stitching here. There's wood over here, and just like the back, there is an ambient light running here. These are the controls for the electrically operated seats, as you can see. And this is a speaker with chrome around it. This is also a chrome lining over here. This are the controls for the windows and the side view mirrors. And there's leather here, there's hard plastic here. This is the button to open the real tailgate. And this is how the seats look like in the GLC front seats. And thigh support is not an issue in this car because there's a lot, you can adjust it. And these are the controls for the headlights. And this is the turbine look engine start stop button, because it looks like a turbine of a jet. And this is the leather wrapped steering wheel. It's actually really good to hold, and it is having a brown color to it. Now let's start the engine and talk about the interior in more detail. And something I missed before telling the seats or the door sill, which will illuminate in the night, which it's written Mercedes-Benz in case if you forget which car you are on. And this is the electronic parking brake. Now let's start the car. So this is how it looks like in the interior of the Mercedes GLC 200. So this is how it looks like when the car is on. So this is a 12.3 inch all digital instrument cluster, and this is the leather wrapped steering wheel. These controls are for the instrument cluster. There's the gear lever. There are paddle shifters here, plus and minus. And these controls are for the infotainment system. There are AC vents here. These controls are for the AC vents, and these buttons are for controlling various functions of the car, like telephone, navigation, radio, media, and vehicle settings. So in that we have assistance, vehicles, lights, system, all those things. And below that we have a storage space with a lid, so that it will be flush with the entire center console. Inside that we have a wireless charging pad here. There's a USB-C port here. There's a space to keep your key. This is an ashtray with Mercedes logo on top of it. This is a pad to control the infotainment system. And these buttons around it are for controlling various other functions. For example, this is for controlling the changing the drive modes of the car. So we have eco, comfort, sport, sport plus, and individual. And then we have manual mode and many other functions. This is for controlling the volume, and the quality in this interior is tremendous. There is a like button for like the parking cameras. There's a 360-degree camera system. There's a button for controlling that's a button for turning on and off the traction control. And this the armrest, which opens with the press of one button. There are two USB-C ports inside that, and there's ample enough space inside the center console armrest. And this is the auto dimming rear view mirror. There's a sunglass holder here, and this is the SOS button. This is for control. This is the Mercedes Me Connect. Like, so basically it's an app you can download it in your phone to connect with the car and control various connectivity features. And this is the controls for the sunroof. And there's also like an assistant, voice command assistant called so if you just say hey Mercedes, so it'll do that. And this is the sunroof, and the sunroof makes the whole cabin's ambience like really good. It makes it like brightens up the interior, and it'll make us feel that there's a lot of space. And now let's see what powers this beast. This is what powers the GLC 200. It's an inline 4-cylinder 991cc engine. It produces 197 bh horsepower and 320 Nm of torque. And it's mated to a 9G Tronic 9G-tronic transmission, so it basically is a 9-speed automatic. Now let's wind up. And with that, it's time to end the video.
Support us by subscribing to our channel and liking all our videos. Turn on the bell icon to be notified with our new videos.
Bye.